The anime begins with a boy named Denji who lives and works in an old factory. He wakes up and immediately goes to work, as he has a significant amount of debt to pay off. To make ends meet, Denji has even sold one of his kidneys and his right eye. Despite these sacrifices, he still owes 38,040,000 yen. To pay off the debt, Denji works as a devil hunter, accompanied by his devil pet named Pachita, who possesses the power of a chainsaw. Together, they hunt and kill devils to earn money. However, Denji is only doing this to pay off a debt to the Yakuza. Despite this, he and Pachita continue to hunt for devils, eventually coming across a tomato devil. With the assistance of Pachita's chainsaw, Denji successfully hunts down a devil. Later, the accuser arrives and it is revealed that Denji was working for him. The accuser sells the devil on the black market and gives Denji payment for his services. However, after paying off bills and interest, Denji is left with only 1,800 yen. He keeps the remaining money to manage his expenses. Denji informs Pachita that their dinner for the day will be a slice of bread. At this point, it is revealed that Yakuza and his driver are also present. The driver questions Yakuza's decision to hire someone like Denji for devil hunting. Yakuza explains that it is to pay off a debt to them and it was his father's responsibility. Real devil hunters do not sell devil park aces to Yakuza, but Denji follows Yakuza's orders. Yakuza's driver approaches Denji and disrespectfully refers to him as a dog and offers him 100 yen in exchange for eating a cigarette. Desperate for money, Denji agrees to the task. The accuser informs Denji that he will contact him for another job in the future before leaving and giving Denji some money. Denji happily tells Pachita that the money will sustain them for another 3 days. He returns home and feeds Pachita bread. He mentions to Pachita that others eat bread with jam, but it is a luxury they cannot afford due to his outstanding debt. Denji wishes to live a peaceful and happy life like others and dreams of having a girlfriend and going on a date with her. Denji, feeling hopeless and unable to see any of his dreams coming true, reflects on the time when his father committed suicide by hanging. However, his father had not paid that month's installment before he died, and so the Yakuza demands that Denji pay 70,000 yen, giving him only 1 day to do so. If Denji is unable to pay the installment, the Yakuza threatens to kill him and sell his body parts. This leaves Denji feeling sad and unsure of what to do. Suddenly, a chainsaw devil appears and Denji is filled with fear, but, not afraid to die, he states that if he is going to die, the devil should just do it. At this point, the devil is also badly injured and on the brink of death. Denji gets scared and don't want to die like his father. He offers to heal the devil by drinking his blood. The devil agrees and Denji makes a deal with him. In exchange for healing him, the devil will help him too. Denji then teams up with the chainsaw devil to kill other devils and approaches the Yakuza to hire him as a devil hunter in order to pay off his debt. The Yakuza agrees and Denji, now struggling to sleep due to hunger, shares his thoughts with Pachita, his devil pet. He tells him that he wants to put jam on his bread and share it with Pachita, flirt with a girl, play video games with her and fall asleep hugging each other. Pachita is happy to hear this and Denji starts to feel a little better about his situation. Suddenly, Denji starts coughing and blood comes out of his mouth, causing both Denji and Pachita to become nervous. Denji explains to Pachita that his mother died from a heart disease that caused her to cough up blood. At this moment, the Yakuza arrives and informs Denji that they have received information about another devil and tells him to get ready for work immediately. Denji gets in his car and takes the Yakuza through a forest path to an old factory. Inside the factory, Denji does not find any devil and starts talking to the Yakuza about it, suggesting that the devil might have left. But the Yakuza is not responding and suddenly stops. Denji is surprised by this behavior and the Yakuza accuses him of being as loyal as a dog and working for cheap. The protagonist, Denji, is having trouble with his pet dog's smell. Suddenly, he and his companion Pachita are attacked from behind and injured by a Yakuza member. The Yakuza reveals that he has made a deal with the devil to gain demonic power and plans to kill all devil hunters. Denji then discovers that the devil has possessed all the other devil hunters and they have agreed to become its slaves. However, in reality, the devil is a zombie devil. The zombie, which were once devil hunters, have become so because of the power given to them by the zombie devil. The zombie devil wants to consume them because they go around killing devils. Therefore, Jomi Devil orders his men to kill the protagonist Denji, who is trying to avoid them and save his life, but he is injured and unable to escape. After being chased for a while, a zombie gets close to the protagonist Denji and attacks him with a weapon, causing him to fall and become injured. He is unable to defend himself as all the zombies start attacking him one by one. Denji screams in pain and starts thinking about how he just wanted to live a normal life, but it seems he won't be able to. The zombies kill Denji and his companion Pachita, and throw their bodies in the garbage. However, Pachita comes back to life as Denji's blood enters its mouth. Pachita starts remembering the moments it spent with Denji and his words, thinking back to a time when Denji told it that he might die fighting a devil, but his only regret would be leaving it alone, because another devil hunter might kill it or it might starve to death. Denji is deeply upset and tells Pachita that he has heard that some devils can take over dead bodies. He wants Pachita to take over his body so that it can leave and live a normal life and die a normal death. He holds Pachita in his arms and says that it needs to make his dream come true. Pachita gives its heart to Denji and merges with his body, which causes Denji's severed body parts to be reunited. After some time, Denji regains consciousness, sees a flashback of Pachita and asks if it has taken his body like he said. Pachita replies that it loved hearing Denji talk about his dreams, and in exchange for its heart, it wants Denji to show it his dream. Denji opens his eyes and is surprised to find that there are no wounds on his body and he is completely healed. He sees the chainsaw's key in his chest, which was actually in Pachita's tail. He doesn't see Pachita anywhere and understands that it has given him its heart. However, all the zombies were still roaming around and the zombie devil is surprised to see Denji alive. The zombie's devil doesn't understand how Denji is still alive, but it doesn't want him to be and sends his men to kill him again. Upon receiving the order, all the zombies rush towards Denji to kill him. Denji remembers his time spent with Pachita and how happy he was, even though he wanted to live a normal life. He prepares to face them and says that they will die if they get in his way. When the group of zombies attack him, Denji pulls out the key of the chainsaw and kills all of them. The zombie's devil is shocked to hear the sound of the chainsaw. Denji emerges from the battle, his body completely changed, with body parts transformed into a chainsaw. This change makes him look terrifying and even the zombie's devil is surprised, as Denji is neither human nor devil at this moment, but rather the chainsaw devil has merged with his body. Denji begins attacking the zombies with his chainsaw power, injuring the zombie devil severely. Enraged, the zombie's devil throws Denji away. However, Denji remains unharmed as a zombie attacks him with a rod. He then proceeds to kill each zombie one by one, causing the zombie's devil to become fearful and sacrifice its own minions to save itself. Despite these attempts, Denji continues forward and kills all the zombies. He then turns his attention to the zombie's devil, attacking it with his chainsaw. The zombie's devil is unable to defend itself and Denji ultimately kills it by cutting it in half. Denji appeared to be very formidable, causing the zombies to become even more fearful. He declares that he was hired to be a devil hunter and proceeds to kill all of them. Later, a car arrives with 3 official devil hunters inside. They are shocked by the scene before them and the lady devil hunter comments that someone had beaten them to it. She notices Denji, who is covered in blood, and notes that he is neither human nor devil. Denji remains silent, and the lady devil hunter smiles and thanks him for his actions. As Denji starts to collapse, the lady devil hunter embraces him and prevents him from falling. After Denji transforms into his human form, a devil hunter named Public Safety asks if he is possessed. The girl tells him no, as she can tell by looking at someone's face if they are possessed. She then reveals that she is a devil hunter and came to kill the zombie. The girl gives Denji two options: she can kill him as a devil or keep him as a human and ensure he is fed. After seeing the dead zombies, Denji asks the girl what's for breakfast. She lovingly replies that it's bread with butter, jam, salad, and coffee. Denji looks at her carefully and says that it sounds awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more recaps on all your favorite anime and shows. Thank you for watching.